You are now listening to About That Business, hosted by Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an entrepreneur and personal coach who has helped people reach their fullest potential, personally and professionally. Take it away, Rom.
Yeah, this is going to be a different one. This one is called Living Life on Your Terms. Living life on your terms, yeah. I think this is my first car video on this platform, right? Anyway, right? And this is part of the thing that I'm even doing a car video for this platform because I had to switch some things up just because of schedules and everything like that. But you know what? I had the freedom to do that. You know, when I talk about business and everything, regardless of what businesses I talk about or where, you know, I suggest people might do, ultimately it's about having some control over your life. Now, yeah, there's an argument that depending on the business, you get a bunch of bosses and stuff because you're providing services, but you don't have to provide those services. You can do what you need to do or what you want to do, right? But it's all about having more control because, say, for example, I had to work a regular 9-to-5 job, right? I wouldn't be able to just, switch my schedule around this morning. And really all it was for those who watch my, my reviews of Insecure with Miss Mocha Angel, usually we'll do them in the afternoon, but because of some stuff she had to do, we did them in the morning, right? So, I had to switch it up, but that's the whole point. That's why I talk about business, and especially for men. The whole point of this is for any man is to really get some control over his life, right? Get some sovereignty. I mean, that's very important. It's for the men. I mean, of course, I got ladies who are on here, and I appreciate the ladies, a lot of ladies who are starting businesses for themselves, and really it's the same principle for them. I know a lot of women who want to be able to have more time, or maybe they have young kids but they still have to work, so they might want to deal with the kids at a certain time, maybe do some business or something at night, or maybe on the side, or working from home and stuff, but you get the freedom. I mean, that's the whole point of it. It's not, business ain't a status thing, because as anybody know, you work harder, right? You actually work harder, right? But you working on something that you should love. I mean, if you want to get into business, do something that you actually want to do, and that'll keep you going. In fact, it's not even work then, it's just what you're doing, right? But you always, it's a great feeling. Let's put it like that. I'm not gonna tell y'all what y'all should be doing, how you should feel, but I'm telling you, it's a great feeling knowing you got that freedom, that you can switch up, or if I get a call or something and I need to go see my mother, she's in a nursing home, I can make that call right now. Even as I'm doing this, I can say, you know what, I want to go see her real quick. I can do that, and just it's a, what, I'm just speaking from my observations, right? But you got a better peace of mind when you have control over your time. I didn't have to get up this morning and be at somebody else's place of employment, right? Or, go there and you're dealing with some other people. It's stress-free. In fact, sometimes I go to visit my last day job, and the people there will say, Ron, you look so relaxed. Because I used to be intense. I come in evil. But now it's more, more relaxed. But that's what being your own boss does. Now, you can get some stress. Let's just be real. It's not, depending on what you're doing, and especially if you have a business where you have to deal with other folks, right? Though, yeah, you can get some stress there, but it's a different type of stress. In fact, it's different in the sense of your word is law. You can decide how you want to how you want to resolve this issue instead of being at the whim of somebody else. Because one thing about me, I've always been about having control over my life. Now, ultimately, we don't, because control over my life means I don't pay some taxes. Okay, I got it. Yeah, for those who familiar with my car videos, you know I be checking out women and shit as we going down the street. But we don't have ultimate control over our lives. That's really just not realistic in this day and age. But I got leverage. I got leverage over what I'm going to do, what I'm going to make money with. Even with the taxes, though. Even with the taxes. You can leverage. You might pay a little bit extra, some interest or something, but technically you don't have to pay it on the 15th of April. And that's another thing. I mean, you might pay a little bit extra, but you can always, trust me, you can make an arrangement as long as they get that cut in a prearranged time. But that's another video. And even then, if you really know how to work it, you might not have to do that either. But that's a whole other video about, tax, ways to avoid paying as much tax. I'll just say this. Donate to charity. Donate to charity. Anyway, right? Yeah, I had to come over here again. But, get my stuff out the cleaners and stuff. Real quick. But, yeah, that's, you want that freedom. I mean, even this freedom, I gotta go pick up my dry cleaning and stuff, And actually, that's for, presentation. Rom gotta be clean. Right? But it's still that freedom of saying, hey, this is I can just go and do it at this time. I have control over it. Because ultimately, that's what you want. If you in business, if you work for people, you want your own time, right? You want your own time. But anyway, I'm not gonna stay on here that long. I just wanted to share that because you really, I'm about to put something in the wrong place. You really want to have control over your life. You want to be in that position where you can do the things you want to do when you want to do them. I mean, that's the ultimate goal. It ain't gonna be perfect at first, and depending on what you're doing, you're gonna have some people getting on your nerves. But they getting on your nerves on your terms. You're not getting on their nerves. They ain't getting on your nerves, and you on somebody else's time. All right. So, yeah. Anyway, this wasn't too long. Anyway. Thanks for listening. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings.